What's going on, people? How we doing today? It is October 18th. We're looking at the ES futures. Let's get it, baby. How we all doing? How we all doing? Another wacky Wednesday, another wonderful Wednesday. Let's go. Let's go. Axe Payne, Mr. Bill, Mr. Bill, good morning. Good morning, good morning. In the overnight session, we just made some lower highs, lower lows, but it doesn't really look like we're in a great uptrend. We're really just in the middle of yesterday's price action, so could be going to the lows yesterday, could be working our way up to the highs at some point, but really just exactly in the middle of yesterday. No one likes to see that. Let's go, baby squid. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. It's possible we got some sort of downtrend like this. But I mean, the last 30 or so minutes, we've just been in this very tight little range. We don't want to see that. We don't want to see that.
Order submitted.
We gotta get our scalp counter back. I got rid of that. Alright, so we're getting to the top of this little range. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. It's also a second entry short if this bar gets a trigger below it. But in any case, I mean, you're just going short right into the middle of this congestion, so definitely not worth the risk. My bad. All right, so we're getting to the top of this little trend channel. Let's see if it holds up. I'm really not convinced that it's gonna hold up, but I mean, we've got a couple touches on the bottom. Midline came into play as well, so let's see if we get some sort of measured move. If this is one leg up, it's basically two legs up to the top side of the trend. Good morning. Do I have a page with my trading results so far? I mean, all my trading results are just from the live streams. But I'll pull up the Replicanto screen in 1 second. I mean, not Replicanto, the rhythmic screen. 1 second. Let me just get this display all fixed up. because I did take a couple trades off stream yesterday. Made some money back. Okay, let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. What's up, Tess? Are you new here? I haven't seen you in here. Where'd you come from? Is it your first time watching the stream? Okay, so one account we're at 1,500 profit. One account we're at 2,000 in profit. Like I said, took a couple trades off stream yesterday and made some money back. Netherlands lurking here and there. All right. Well, I'm glad you're showing yourself now, not just lurking. Took that doji short. What's up, Miwash? You too, my man. You too. Let's go. Let's go. Great trading day today ahead. Let's get it. Hit the trend channel prior to area of resistance. Had the price action for the last 3 hours drawn as a trend line. Okay, you took this doji bar right here. I was considering taking it if it wasn't a doji. If it was a nice bearish looking bar, if it really reversed hard, I was considering it, but doji, a little more risk involved. But I guess you like that risk, don't you? Then you like that risk. Yeah, the bar was quite small. I mean, if you went short one tick below it, it would have been a 2-point risk. Yeah, not bad. Mr. Johnny Soko, here early. Here bright and early, baby. What's going on, Johnny? What's going on? Alright, looks like we're trying to take out those lows for the day. Take out some of that liquidity. Just being inappropriate. Man, get your mind out of the gutter, bro. I wasn't even thinking what could I have even said that was inappropriate, but now that you mention it, that bar was pretty small. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it. I'll just say the ladies like the big bars. I know that. Okay, I'm gonna take this short setup right here. If we break below the bar, it's not quite a failed second entry long, but it resembles one in my opinion. So let's see if we can get a scalp out of it. See if we can get a scalp. All right, we got 1 point and 2 points out of it. Not bad, not bad. Basically, so I saw this little trend channel we had down. Let's see. We had a slight break. Very, very bearish bar off the EMA where we look for short setups. We had room to the lows of the day. We basically haven't quite reached it. Couple ticks away, but it resembled one leg down. We had a slight break. So this was like a first attempt to go higher, second attempt to go higher. I knew a lot of traders were also going to get trapped going long after such a bullish signal bar. So whenever you're in a downtrend and you see a nice signal bar in the other direction, it's always best to actually think opposite. Like, okay, how can I trap these longs? And That's what happened. That's also why I went for a quick little 2-point scalp as well, because I don't know. You get that gut feeling that a trade's going to work out quickly, and it happened in this case, which we like. Of course we like. Always good to start the day. Wanna know. What's up, Comilio Blutz? How you doing, man? We're on the NQ. We're on the NQ. I mean, no, we're not on the NQ. We're on the ES. We're on the ES, baby. ES Futures 2000 tick chart. You can see at the top of the screen. That's what we got. That's what we got. How much is my risk per trade? So let's take a look at this bar right here. This one was a little bit more of a risk, so I went for a 2-point scalp. Normally I only go for 1-point scalps, but I go short 1 tick below the signal bar, so we went short at 43.80, and my stop loss goes 1 tick above the signal bar. So this was a 3-point risk. This was a 3-point risk to only. 3-point risk, and I scalped 1 contract for 1 point, 1 contract for 2 points. So a little bit of a reverse risk to reward ratio, but you gotta have a high win rate in order for this scalping method to work. But I mean, if you're reading the market right, you will have a high win rate just going for 1 or 2-point scalps. We gotta like it up in here. Come on, guys. 3 likes. 3 likes, that's all we got. That's all we got. We can do better than that. Okay, and we officially took out the overnight lows, which was expected. So now, I'm definitely just expecting us to potentially come down to the bottom side of the trend channel. But once again, look how nicely prices are reacting off the midline. Look at this. Bang. Back here. 2 clear touches here. Even earlier, again, at the start of the trend channel. So, pay attention to that midline whenever you're drawing trends. It'll come to the rescue a lot of the time. What up? What up? What's up? What's up? My boy? How you doing? Alright, and live scalp counters 50 and 17. I don't know what percent it is. Let's call it 75%. Yeah, it rounds up to 75%. Okay. There we go. There we go. Like I said, I took a couple trades off stream yesterday. Brought that win rate up a little bit more, but it's alright. This is only the live scalp counter. Alright, and we keep making lower highs, we keep making lower lows, so no reason to think to go long, to think we're reversing just yet. But if we pay attention to this short-term downtrend, we did have the slight break. We had a couple pushes to a new low. So, not a terrible idea to go long here, but you'd be going long in the middle of a downtrend, which is always a little bit risky. So let's see if people get trapped here. I'm curious. Let's see if we come back, take out this this swing high. With the expectation that we're going lower to the bottom side of the trend channel. Doesn't look like we're going low just yet. This long setup might work, but basically the theory behind going long here is that compared to let's say this long right here, it's below the EMA. You're in the middle of a short-term trend, so it end up being a trap. Compared to this one, we had this trend, we had the break, we had the test at a new extreme. We already took out the lows of the overnight. So when we come back, push up, have a higher low, nice looking bar above the EMA, that's where you might want to go long. But hasn't quite worked out for a scalp yet. Because, like I said, it's always risky going long in the middle of a downtrend. But let's see if those traders get bailed out or not. I think they might. Do we got any news announcement today? I don't think anything noteworthy until after market closes. I mean, there is a couple FOMC members speaking in a few hours. So something to keep in mind, but not sure it'll lead to anything too significant in the markets. All right, so let's see if we can take out 43.77. 43.77 would indicate to me that a lot of buyers got trapped and that it would be time to continue working lower, making lower lows. So let's see. We got a couple more ticks. If we get a pullback, a lower high, I'm a hop in on the short train too myself. What's up, Snake Eye? Man, we're always doing amazing in here. How are you? Snake Eye? Okay, so let's see. Let's see how this bar prints. If we close on the low, I'm gonna take a short setup. I'm gonna take this little short setup. Lurking. Sometimes you gotta lurk. You gotta lurk for it to work. Alright, so we did create a lower high, but the bar isn't quite bearish enough for my liking, so I'm gonna stay out of it. But let's see. See if we keep working low, if we break below the bar. If we break below the bar, a lot of longs are gonna start shaking in their boots. Okay, there we go. We triggered below that bar. We got a few more ticks to really create a trap that I think might send the market going down a little bit more. A few more points. Let's see. Okay, there it goes. Now, I really think a lot of longs are going to abandon their thinking and go with the flow of the market. So let's see. See if we work lower to the midline and get down to 43.75. The low of yesterday is 43.65. So we got about 10 more points to go. That's my target. If we continue if we indeed continue working lower. Man, why don't we make this purple? Let's try purple. Let's match the background. Match the background with this dark violet scalp counter. Doesn't look that good. Doesn't look that good. Okay, I'm looking for another lower high. Looking for a lower high below the EMA. This was our first real break of the EMA since the market opened, obviously. And what happened? It didn't hold up. So here is another lower high. Second entry long. Let's see if it fails and we get a little trap. Let's see. I'm gonna get my sell order prepared. But I don't think we're gonna get a great bearish bar. Unfortunately. I mean, we got a doji. We got a doji. It looks a little congested. I'm considering it. I'm considering it, Snake Eye. I'm a place my order there. You know what? Bearish looking bar. It is a doji, but it's a lower high below the EMA. Second attempt to go higher. First entry long, second entry long. If we work lower, it's going to trap a lot of longs like we've been saying. Let's see if we can get a scalp. It is pretty low risk. But then again, doji bars always had a little bit more risk. To tick through this order, we gotta touch the low of the day. So we got a little bit of space. So let's see. Let's see if we work lower. Okay? And there we go. There we go. Maybe, honestly, considered having a runner there. If we did have a runner, would have went to break even right now. Would have got stopped out with the runner. So, all right. 1 point scalp it is. Not bad, not bad. And we basically touched exactly at the swing low that we made recently. So the trade worked for exactly 1 point. You got that one? You got that one, Bill? DJ Lavish, you made it, baby. Let's go. Let's go, DJ Lavish. We are pulling a few dollars in this morning. We're pulling a few dollars. All right, so one of the accounts up to 52.3K. One of them's lagging behind a little. So the bottom one, we need 700 more dollars. And then we're on to a PA. The other one, we need about 1,200. A little more than 1,200. And I definitely want to do it before the subscription renews, which is going to be in the middle of next week. So we only got a few more trading days. Okay, now we have a first official break of this trend channel we have drawn. Ideally, if this was a very, very strong trend, considering that we came from the highs of the trend channel line, we'd ideally go to the bottom side of it, but we didn't have that yet, at least. So let's see what we got now. Let's see what happens now. We just bounced here. That was, man, I was talking. I should have Should have been paying attention. That was a nice short setup right there. That was a nice little short right there, man. Yeah, so if you caught this short, not bad. Not bad at all. Let's reassess. Let's reassess. We're making lower highs consistently. Every time we try to work above the EMA, we just get blasted back down. So I'm still not abandoning my my bias to the downside. Let's redraw our trend channel as well. Honestly, that might have just been a perfect bounce off the correct trend. Let's see. Yeah, that looks more accurate now. Yeah, this was a nice, perfect setup off the trend channel, honestly, because now I redrew it from the swing highs. The midline still comes into play. We were bouncing off the midline exactly. That was the short setup you really want to look for. Happened very quickly. So even if you were paying attention, it would have been hard to get in this trade immediately. It worked instantly. So you would have to have been quick with it. All right, we're getting a lower high here. Let's see how this bar closes. So, I mean, it's everything you look for. It's a lower high after we bounce off the trend. We're clearly working lower overall, but it's just in the middle of this congestion. So I'm a personally stay out of it. Let's see if it works out. We did just trigger, but I'm just not a fan because actually this upward trend channel doesn't look valid. It looks like we had just let's move up, exhaustion move, overshoot essentially. So let's see if we keep working lower. So if you did go short at the bottom of this bar, it wouldn't have quite worked out for a scalp. So you'd still be in the trade. Now it seems like we're probably attempting to take out the highs. Then if we do take out the highs, then that might be the point where we'd start working lower, or if we get another lower high right here. But let's see what we do. Let's see what we do. And yeah, we took out those highs. So that's why it's always best in the middle of the range, even if it meets all your criteria. Oh, man. See, that was the... You notice I was trying to get my sell order ready. This was the nice trade to take right here. We missed it. So this was the nice short setup right there. Failed second entry long. You have room to the lows. It's not quite at the midline. And we did take out all in the same bar. We took out these swing highs and then reversed back lower. I just didn't have my order prepared. And yeah, now we're working lower. I should always just have my market order sitting here. But yeah, that's the trade you look for. This one right here came back off the trend channel again, and look at this. Look at this. Yep. Those are the trades you want to take. Those are the trades you want to take. All in the same trade. It was essentially a double trap because, like I said, this bar all in the same 2,000 ticks came back up, took out these highs. So all the people who went short, they got trapped. Then all the people who were going long, trapping these people, they got trapped themselves when the bar quickly reversed. That's when I immediately tried to get my order ready, but was too slow. And then it ended up just working down. So that's why it's very important to just have, honestly, yeah, I gotta stop overlooking that. It's super important to just have an order ready to go so you can get in a trade that happens like that, because honestly the best trades do happen like that. They just happen on an instant. Let's see, do we have a higher low right here? We bounce off the midline. We're still playing range rules. We got this uptrend we got to respect as well. What a push. What a push. Okay, so essentially we're bouncing off what was previous support, resistance, however you want to call it, but let's see if it holds or if we start to work higher. But at this point, we still got room. We still got room to the overnight lows. I mean, to the lows of yesterday. That's my target, 43.65. So once again, we have this little trend working up. We have a break. We're testing that new high. And now we created a new high. Let's see what happens here. It's an interesting spot. I'm gonna get my sell order prepared. If we come back lower, I'm gonna go short. Not quite below the EMA. I must stay out. It's possible we even have a uptrend like this. But once again, you'd be going long right into the midline of this range, right into that congestion. I would not recommend it. I would not recommend it. It's alright though. Maybe you would. But a big thing to not ignore is that we still haven't reached the low of yesterday, and that's a definite target in my eyes. So like, this is the daily chart. We're still just in the middle of yesterday's price action. This sideways looking bar, doji looking bar, that's yesterday. We're just in the middle of it, and I mean over the last few days we're just sideways. So one of these days One of these days is going to have a lot of movement, I think. Whether that day is today, I don't know. Whether it's tomorrow, maybe. Whether it's the next day, it doesn't matter. We just got to keep an eye out. All right, here we're going higher. Here we're going higher. A little bit of overshoot. A little bit of an overshoot. So I'm going to keep that in mind. See if we reverse here. I might try to get a little short. I might try to get a little short in. A little short scalp. Not anymore, though. Not after such a big push like that. Maybe. Maybe. It's tempting. But not tempting enough. Oh my goodness. Look at that push. Look at that push. Man, so if you did take this long here, you'd be freaking grinning. You'd have a big smile on your face. Alright, let's see if you pick a top right here if that would work. I'm not going to do it. But these trades are always very tempting. I mean, you have trend working up. You have a strong push up. It's really just an overshoot, not sustainable. And if you pick the top here, it would have worked out. It's a little... I mean, these trades are very interesting because you can consider it a gamble, but you can also consider it pretty high probability because you have 6 points to the EMA after such a strong move up. You know it's not sustainable. You know we're still in a downtrend. So yeah, I mean, if you picked that top, you would have been in a nice trade right now too. Is it at all possible we have an even wider term uptrend like that? I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm curious to see what's going to happen when we test the EMA. Who's going to get trapped? Who's going to get trapped at the EMA? Let's see. If we are also in a range day, where's the midline? I'll bet that it's close to where we reacted. Yeah, so we actually pushed up past the midline a little bit. Depending on where you have it. Depending on where you have it drawn. Okay, but this is what I want to see. I want to see how is this midline or how is this EMA going to react? It's 2 legs down, 1 leg, first attempt to go higher, second leg down. We push below the EMA. Let's see if we have a long setup here. Or if we just get a trap. I kind of want to see a trap. I want to see a trap. I want to see a long trap. I want to see us have a second attempt to go higher. And then quickly reverse back down. Creating a failed second entry long. Failure by the bulls to push up on their second try. So looking back at this trade once again, if you went short right here, 43.87, that's a 10-point move you would have just caught. Nice little 10-point move. So all the people who piled long here, they're freaking shaking. They're shaking right now. They're like, what the hell's happening? What's happening? Because in their eyes, we took out the lows of the overnight and it was time to work higher. But what they ignored was we still haven't taken out the lows of yesterday. And that's the real target. Meme world. What's up, meme world? What are you trying to say, meme world? All right, if we come back, touch the EMA, I'm gonna look to go short again. I'm still thinking we're gonna test the lows of yesterday. I'm still bearish. But I want to see it touch at the EMA. I don't want to see us hover near the EMA. We got trapped with one of those trades yesterday. Although it is tempting. It is tempting. All right, there we push lower. Would this trade have worked out for 1 point scalp if you went short here? You would have went short 4377.75. Oh yeah, it would have worked out. Nothing too shabby. Okay, so it's also first entry long, second entry long failure. Then we came back, tested the EMA again. We're having another failure. This is essentially a double trap. It's just a little congested for my liking. Little congested. Okay, if this bar finishes bearish, this is where I want to go short. Because it's a second test. It's also new low, first, second entry short. It'll be a lower high. Chop mode says Tess. Well, let's get out of this chop. If we have a nice bearish bar here, we'll get out of it. We'll work all the way to the lows. So I think, yeah, we're gonna take out this high. Now we might reverse down. As boom. Look what I just say. But let's see how this bar finishes. And not too enticing to me. Neutral looking bar. We traded all the way down, came back just in the middle of that bar. That's That's chop mode right there. You're right about that. All right. We're getting out of the chop, but we're working above the EMA, which I'm not too fond of. I'm still expecting a new low. I'm still expecting us to test the lows of yesterday. I mean, we had this nice move down, and I think we're just having a little break in the movement, a little profit taking. If you guys are new to the channel, let me know in the comment. Drop a comment down. Drop a comment saying, "Hey, Moo, I'm new here. It's my first time watching. Welcome." If it is, welcome in. So it's also possible that this trend isn't even valid. We might just be in a bigger range. Something like this, where we did bounce at the midline a couple times. So let's see. I mean, we're getting a nice rejection right here. What's gonna happen now? What's gonna happen now? Oh my goodness. It's just tough to tell what's going on, so really I'm not taking any trade in this area. It's not worth the risk. If you don't know what's going on, if it's hard to tell what the trend is, you're probably best not taking a trade at all. It seems like such a simple thing, but it's so overlooked. If you can't tell if we're going up or down, just don't take a trade. There's your advice for the day. If you don't know what kind of trend we're in, just stay out of it. Believe me, I'm only speaking from a lot of pain. A lot of pain. Oh my god, what's happening with these moves up? You're playing the trading range, baby squid? Yeah. It might be time to start switching to that sort of thinking, because looking back, this downtrend doesn't look very valid, and a range does look pretty valid. So yeah, let's play this range. Let's play this range right now. An entry should come to you. Don't search for it. Exactly. Yeah, you want an entry to fall on your lap. You want to make trading as easy as possible. Trading doesn't have to be stressful. It's all up to you whether it's stressful or not. So, as long as you're not trying to force an entry or trying to take something out of the air, it's good to stay in that mindset, because I mean, you should also notice how you're reacting to certain trades. Are you like clenching your fists? Are you gritting your teeth? Are you anxious when you're in the middle of a trade, or are you just calm, relaxed, breathing fine? And are you okay that you took a great setup? You only want to take trades that you can be proud of. And if you don't know which trend is the right trend, if you don't know if we're going up or if we're going down, it's best to just stay out of the trade and wait for those setups to really come to you. But that's some good advice, Tess. Yeah. Don't force a trade, let it come to you, and you'll be good. You should make my head bigger now. Oh, I made my head bigger now. Well, it's because it wasn't for my YouTube shorts. My my head was too small. It was making the image too blurry. Well, bruh, don't you have your own chart? Aren't you looking at your own chart too? Just ask me to zoom out. I'll zoom out. Here's the range we got. There's the range we got. You don't like seeing my big head? I thought you loved seeing my big head, Russell. That's not what you told me the other day. Should I reveal our DMs? Okay, so at some point here, I'm expecting us to come back to the EMA, break the EMA probably because, like we saw earlier, here, I mean, when you see a vertical move up like that, it's not sustainable. So I'm expecting us to at least have a short-term correction here. Man, you don't like my big head? That's why I made it bigger. It was for you. Nobody else. All right, so we're getting a lower high here. Not a terrible idea to go short. Not a terrible idea. But we are, I mean, we are making higher highs, higher lows. I want to see us come back to the EMA though. I want to see what happens. But I mean, as expected, after such a strong move up, you don't expect it to just continue forever. We're bound to have some sideways correction like we're having right now. So, I mean, let's see if we work to the highs. The range definitely does look valid at this point, though. So, next target would be, I mean, let's call it 4,400, of course. 4,400 coming into play again. Who knew? Who would have thought? Price action is being bratty today. Trader is chick. You're not allowed to freaking call anyone else bratty. You're the most bratty person I've ever met in my life. Trader is chick. The heck? How can you call yourself a traitor and you have the nerve? You have the nerve to call someone else out like that. And by someone, I mean the price action. Okay. We're getting that test at the EMA. This is what we were looking for. Let's see. Let's see if it holds or if we just rock it down again. I mean, this price action is being a little bratty. I don't know who was saying anything like that, but so black theme not lucky. You're guessing. Well, we voted on it. We voted on the black theme and the white background won. Unless you didn't vote, that was your fault. I'm just playing. I'm just playing, Trader's chick. I'm just playing. No, but yeah, we had a vote. We had a vote, black versus white background. It was tied for a little bit, but then the white won out. but maybe we'll switch depending on the day. Depending on the day, we might switch. But I mean, personally, I'm just used to the white background. But now we're using some more colors too with the chart itself, with the trend channels, with the ranges, with everything. All right, and we do not want to go higher, at least in the short term. So, I mean, let's reassess again. Let's reassess. Also, if we ignore this overall range, we're also just in a range at the bottom half of this as well. So, keep in mind, this looks very valid as well. What color do we make this? Let's make it yellow. If you look at the yellow, I mean, that's a range in itself. We're just in a range in the bottom half of the range, which happens a lot. Always got to be able to switch gears on a dime. If you can't, you're not going to be in luck for very long in this trading game. You can't be married to one certain idea. You got to be able to just switch from, okay, I thought we were going long, to, all right, price action's telling us we're going short, or we're going lower. All right, we're working lower. We're working lower. Oh my God. Jeez, we're having such strong pushes. I mean, it looks like a very sideways day. It looks like some boring price action. If you aren't trading and you just take a look at this chart, you're like, oh man, this is sideways. Who wants to trade that? But there were some crazy moves already. We're an hour into the market opening, and man, we're just not playing around. When the market sees a certain opportunity, we're just hopping in. Okay, let's see where we're at. We haven't quite reached the new low of the day, and we obviously haven't reached the low of yesterday. So now, as soon as it looked like we were working higher, now you got to switch again and start thinking, all right, we're probably coming down to try to test the low of yesterday, which is 43.65. So 43.65 target once again, but before we do that, we might have another push up. It's also a clear 2 legs down. Here's our first leg, second leg. I mean, the first leg was to the midline, tried to push higher. Second leg down here. There's a lot of support, a ton of support at this area. So we got to keep in mind the range is at play. The range is at play. So we're getting a nice higher low here. Potential opportunity to go long, but I got to respect this downtrend. I got to respect it. I got to respect this. I'm still expecting a test at the new low again. But let's see if this higher low works out. Got to respect that downtrend though. I'm not doubting it. But if we do have a break, if we do have a new low, even if we don't quite take out the low of yesterday, I'm still playing this range, and it still might be time to work higher. So let's see what happens right here. Okay, so we're trying to push to the low, trying to take out all these stops, trying to take out 43.72 and then eventually probably 43.65. Okay, we're matching that low. One more tick, and then we'll probably go a little lower. But I am also keeping an eye on a reversal pattern. So if we start working higher and we get a higher low, I'm not going to be afraid to go long. I'm not married to the idea of going short. All right, we ticked below. Let's see if we start getting some movement up, or if we just have another nice push to the lows. It looks like we're having that push. Looks like we're having that push. Are we gonna take out the previous lows? We're bouncing there. We probably will. Let's see. Let's see. It's possible we even have a wider term trend like this. All right, all right. What's gonna happen? Honestly, I'm afraid for anyone trying to go long here. My guess is that we're gonna go lower, as we just did. All right, I was thinking if we break below this bar, is it worth a short? I mean, it's a little far from the EMA. I'm gonna try to follow my rules. But it's very tempting. I mean, we didn't really have a trigger yet, but we got some room to 43.65. I'll say that. Okay, and here we're going. There we're going. Yep. As expected. I was debating going short here. I was debating. All right, we got 4 more points. 4 more points to the low of yesterday. Cuatro más puntos. 4 más puntos. Okay, so we're having a slight break of this downtrend we have drawn. If we come back to the EMA, that's the pullback I want to look for. Signaling we're still going lower. But if this is indeed the correct downtrend, I mean we have a ton of confirmations on the top side. We had a slight break. We had a test at the new low. So let's see how this next bar prints out. All right. What's up with this market? Now we're stalling a little bit. How we all doing in the chat? How we all doing? All right, so honestly, what it looks like to me, we're having sideways. I'm just waiting for this push down. A lot of people trying to pick a bottom. They're going to get trapped. Enjoying the calls. What is my chart setting? I appreciate it. It's a 2,000 tick chart. 2,000 tick chart. So every 2,000 transactions, a new bar prints. For comparison, I mean, let's create a 1 minute chart just for comparison. So this is the 1 minute chart right here. It's similar to the 2,000 tick chart, but if we go back to the 2,000 tick, it just looks a little more precise, a little more consistent in terms of the bars, because it's based on what's actually happening in the market. It's not just based on time. Oh, we have about 3 points to go until the low of yesterday. And if we continue to go low to the lows of yesterday, I'ma say hooray, because it means my calls were okay, because I was saying we were gonna go to the lows of yesterday. All right, sounds good, DJ Lavish. Let me know how it goes. Are you trading ES futures too? You trading ES futures as well? All right, now we're going lower. Spit it. Yeah, I actually am a rapper on the side. In case nobody knew, you know now. You knew. In case no one knew, you know now. That Moo Moo Trades is not a clown. I'm here to get that crown on my head, because that's where it belongs. Instead, you fools be tripping and thinking it doesn't belong on my head, and instead you gonna say that it belongs on somebody with some dreads. Okay, you trade ES, NQ, GC. Oh, okay. All right, well, welcome in. We trade in ES futures, and that's it over here. We keep it simple. That's it. Just one instrument. All right, we're having a little pullback. But we haven't quite gotten to those lows of yesterday. So let's see if we indeed do go to those lows. So it's tough to tell what exactly the proper trend channel is, because we're making such, when you see bars like this that are just gradually slowly going lower, but they look so small, it really means that there's not a lot of buyers in the market, but not too many short sellers who are piling in. So I mean, the downtrend is still there, don't get me wrong, but I mean, it kind of looks like this. Kind of looks like we had this significant move down. We just kind of slowly weaned off. And I mean, let's see what happens here. Let's see how this higher low plays out. Engulfing bar, I'm gonna stay out of it. I'm gonna stay out. Because it's also, if you are going long here, I might get my sell order prepared. I might look to trap some longs. If we work below the EMA, let's see. Not yet. Your short call options on the ES. Are you talking to me? We don't trade options. These are futures. All right, let's zoom out again. I mean, very interesting day. It looks sideways, but every time it looks sideways, we have a push up or a push down. And it's not just any normal push. Like, they happen with some rigor, with some speed. What I want to see here is a push below the EMA, a lower high, confirming we're going lower. Then I'm going to look to go short. Then I'm going to look for some short call options, Russell. So, yeah, I want to see one more attempt by the bulls to go higher. And then I want that attempt to fail so we can trap them. Okay, I want to see a break above that bar, though. I want to see a break above this little bullish little looking bar. Bullish little looking bar. Because otherwise it's technically not a lower high. Because we didn't break above it. Alright, but at least now it just looks like we're sideways. So we've been sideways the past 10 or so minutes. But it is expected after such a significant move down. Now we gotta wait. We gotta wait. Be patient. Don't force anything. Like we were talking about earlier. If you aren't confident in the certain market direction, if you're not confident we're going lower or going higher, if it's hard to tell, which it is right now, it's hard to tell if we're actually going to keep going lower or if it's time to have a little relief rally, it's best to just stay out of it and don't trade. Let the trade come to you. Right, Tess? Let the trades present themselves. Don't force it. Don't force it. Let them come to you. Be nice. Be nice to the markets and they'll be nice back. Exactly. Look, Tess is still in here. There we go. Tess is actually one of the best day traders on YouTube. One of the best day traders from the Netherlands. All right. Here we go. There's that push we want to see. Haven't quite taken out the lows, but I think it's inevitable. At this point. Or is it? Or is it going to hold strong? Let's see. All right. We're going towards 43.65. We're going towards the low of yesterday. Can we officially make that happen? And yes, we can. All right, so a few more ticks. All right, there we go. Having that push, 43.65. Now we're going lower. So Let's see, does this downtrend continue? That's what I want to know. Is it possible we have an even wider trend like this? That's what I also want to know. It looks like it might be valid though. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it in. I'm gonna keep it in. I think this is what we're working with. Everything's still looking bearish. Can we get an opportunity? I mean, even though we had such a significant move, it's about a 25-point move. Not really too many great opportunities, too many pullbacks. I mean, there was one here. Could have considered it, but we were above the EMA, so it added a little bit of risk, but hopefully we can get another test at the EMA. All right, can we get a test at the EMA though? Can we get a nice little pullback? Or is this market just going to go without us? All right, here are the accounts. All right, we need 700 and about 1,200 in the second account. And the monthly fee resets in about a week. On the 26th. On the 26th is when my recurring fee kicks in. So we got today, we got tomorrow, we got Friday. So after today, we have Thursday, Friday, and then next week we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So we got 5 more trading days total to make that money. All right, we're getting some more sideways bars, some more congestion. I want to see us creep up to the EMA. Can we get a nice opportunity? Can we get a nice opportunity to hop in on this movement? I mean, that's one of the things as a trader, you can't get emotional that you missed a certain move only to then force a trade and get trapped, and you're just even more pissed that you missed the move. You could have got in earlier. You tried to force something after the move was made, and then you get punished for it. That's the worst feeling. So you always just got to try to separate those emotions and think, okay, you know what? The move went without us. It's okay. We're going to get an opportunity. We're going to get another opportunity. And we just got to wait for it. You just got to be patient. Don't take that punisher trade, right, Toe Man? You don't want to punish yourself. No need for that. Let the trades come to you. Let the trades come to you. Go with the flow of the market. So here we might get an opportunity. We're having some congestion. We're still in a downtrend. I'm not convinced for any reason that we're going to start working higher. We're at the EMA. We have a little failed breakout, or we have a breakout. Let's see if this breakout fails. And if it does, I'm going to look to go short. Neutral bar, unfortunately. No opportunity yet, but it's okay. It's okay. It'll come. It'll come. All right, so we get that test at the EMA, but unfortunately it's a doji bar. I'm not too pleased with that. See if we get another test. See if we get another test, a lower high that we can then cash in on. Moo merch. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Will people buy it? I don't know. Well, what would you want to get? T-shirt, hoodie, hat. Moo trades hat. That could be nice. Yeah, could be a second entry short, two-legged pullback. Let's see. Let's see if we can work low here and then have a nice bullish bar or a nice bearish bar. Let's see. I'm gonna go short if we close on the low. But neutral bar once again. Close right at the EMA. I'm not a fan of that. Too sideways for my liking. It's okay. Bill wants a hoodie. Actually, yeah, we got to bring back hoodie moo. We haven't had hoodie moo in a while. A few months ago, every trade I used to only wear hoodies. It was good luck. All right, merch coming soon. Merch coming next week. I'm quick with it. Hoodies, jackets, t-shirts, hats, glasses, you name it. We got it at the Moo merch store. MooMooTrades.com. All right. We got some new viewers in here. I see you guys. I see you. Let me know in the chat. Who you are. I want to know. Welcome in. Yes, Thomas. Yes, sir. How you doing today? You make any trades today? You make any trades today, Thomas? All right, this range is literally 4 points. I mean, from the very high to the low, it's about 5 points. You took one. Winning trade, I hope. I'm sure it was a winning trade, actually. A win. Let's get it. Let's go, baby. All right, looks like we're having a little breakout. So it's an interesting spot because we got the low of yesterday. We already took that out. Now there's just one other thing to consider, which is whether or not this downtrend is intact, with whether or not it's valid. But now that we're having a push up, we got to respect that as well. We got to respect everything. Got to respect this little uptrend we got going. Because it's possible this wide term downtrend is really just something like this, where we had a break, had a attempt to go higher, one more push, and then we might just be having that reversal. I'm doing good, man. Actually, no, I'm not doing good. I'm doing amazing. I'm doing excellent. I'm doing outstanding. Mahir. How are you? I just said how I am. I want to know how you are. Just joined. You doing good? I said I wasn't doing good though. I said I was doing amazing. I said I was doing excellent. Okay. What are we doing in this market? For fun, let's see if this downtrend is valid. If this wide term downtrend is valid, then it's definitely time for a reversal, because we had a clear overshoot, oversold. Now we might be working back up to the top side of the channel, but honestly, this downtrend does not look terrible. It looks pretty valid. So I'm gonna respect this little uptrend. It might be onto something. I think we're definitely a little bit oversold. So if we get a nice opportunity to go long, I'm gonna take it. Even though we're in an overall downtrend, I think we have enough signs telling us that we're destined for a little pullback, destined to go higher. All right, let's see. Is this EMA gonna hold? I think it honestly will. I don't think we're gonna keep going down. But what do I know? What do I know? Actually, I know everything. I'm a freaking genius. I'm a freaking genius, baby. I'm honestly that if you want to, if you want to be a great day trader, you kind of have to have that mindset like, oh, I'm the best. Like I'm a champion. I'm gonna be better than everyone, every trader out there. Because at the end of the day, it is kind of a competition. I mean, it's mostly a competition of you against yourself, but you gotta have those competitive juices flowing sometimes. All right, what is happening right now? Every time we think we're going in one direction, we go in the opposite direction. That's true, Thomas. Yeah, for most things in life, if you have big goals, yeah, you kind of have to be delusional. You're completely right. I mean, at least I agree with that. Like, your goals should make other people laugh at you. They should be so big that other people are looking at you like you're crazy. You just got to set that standard for yourself or not. That's not crazy for me. That's just my mindset. You got to catch up. Yeah, obsessive, delusional, crazy, all of the above. Seek and destroy program. You were crazy once. What happened? You're not crazy anymore? You lost your mind, but then you got your mind back? What happened? What happened? Now you got to explain. They put you in a room? Oh shit. Oh shit. They put you in an insane asylum? A rubber room? Oh hell no. Hell nah. Well, I hope everything's good now. A rubber room with rats? Sounds like the line from Johnny Dangerously. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Rats make you crazy? I mean, yeah, I'm sure rats make everyone crazy. So what happened? Why'd they lock you up in that room? Why'd they lock you up in a room with rats, man? It's freaking intense. Now he's saying crazy. I was crazy once he's repeating himself. Oh shit, we just put him back in that cycle. Don't lose your mind on us, Thomas. We need you, man. We need your insight. Bro, you don't know the crazy meme? Nah, I don't. I thought you were joking around, but nah, explain it to me. I don't know. I don't know the crazy meme. I do not know the crazy meme. Am I looking for 1-point scalps or bigger targets? I'm looking for 1-point scalps. Only 1-point scalps. Sometimes 2 points, but most of the time just 1 point. Like earlier today, we had a trade where we went for 2 points. This one right here, 2 points worked out. So sometimes I'll go for 2, most of the time just 1. But if a trade happens very quickly, then we'll go for 2. Alright, so some strange price action once again. We're going up, we're going down, we're going sideways. No clear direction. Spike and channel. Maybe. Something like this. It's possible. It's possible. I mean, the fact that we traded below the EMA again, it means the downtrend might still be intact, but I mean, we'll see. See if we have a rejection bar right here. I'm gonna go short. If we close low. Doesn't look like it's happening right now though. Okay, honestly, to me, I think we're bound to go higher. I'm a guess. If we get a higher low, I'm gonna go long. Because the main reason is literally because I respect this little uptrend. So the rules of price action, we don't just go up, immediately work down without a test at the new high. So, I mean, we had a break, tried to go lower, might try to go lower here again. But because I'm not convinced we're going lower, I'm not gonna go short. I mean, there's your second entry short. But let's see how it plays. I'm gonna get my buy order ready. I'm gonna get my buy order ready. So it's also a failed second entry long. Or failed second entry short, I should say. First, second entry short failure if we keep going up. So let's see. We got some dogs barking in the background. It's getting tense. It's getting intense up here. Okay, so triggered on us. Alright, we're in and out. Nice trade. Honestly, it might lead to a bigger move all the way up to here. That's what I'm counting on. I think we're gonna go all the way up there. So these are the type of trades where honestly I sometimes wish I went for 2 points or even more, but it's alright. We're scalpers, man. We're scalpers. I mean, let's see. Let's see if we come back, take this low out. I don't think we will. But right now the trade only worked for 1 point, so we're in and out. Takes that stress out of it. Have I ever tried doing the same thing with a 10,000 tick chart with micros and 10 to 20 point targets. No, I haven't. I haven't. All right, if we get another higher low here, it's gonna give us another opportunity to go long. But it also is a form of a double trap if we continue working lower. I'll explain it in a second. All right, we got a doji bar. I'm not sure, Johnny. I haven't played around with it. I don't know. I have no idea. Can you do that experiment for us? Okay, so I think at this point we are bound to work higher. But let's see. If you have a 10-point target here, will it work? If you went long at 67, 75, will it go all the way up to 77, 75? Let's see. Well, I mean, I have no idea. I have no idea if these trades work out for 10 points or more. If it would be profitable. All right, and here we go. Here we have that push. So if I was a swing trader, I would definitely have this as my first target. Not quite there yet, but honestly, I think we're probably going to work all the way up to here. 43.80s, top side of the trend channel. All right, we're up a good amount for the day. Up to 2,400 in profit and almost 1,900 in profit. The bottom account, we need a little less than 600 to go. We back on track, Toad Man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Solid day, 3-0. Very, very nice. Very nice. Up 40 points on MNQ, but still down on the day for some earlier losses with the shit show, and you should have sat on your hands. Yeah, today, I mean, we had a lot of movement. But also it was, I don't know, it was confusing the whole day. Still confusing. Like, this was second entry short. Definitely trapped a lot of people. Definitely trapped a lot of traders, but the reason I went long is because, I mean, like we were talking about, I just felt like the downtrend was losing some steam. Now we're making higher lows. EMA is holding, so it's time, in my opinion, to switch gears, start thinking we might have a little relief rally. Only one trader is chick. It's all good. It's all good. But for me, I just got one ask for you guys. Please like the video, and I'm going to call it a day. 3-0 on a choppy day like we have. I'm not going to press my luck anymore. 3-0. Solid trading. That's it for me. We'll be back tomorrow. And if you guys want to use my Apex codes, if you want to use Replicanto to trade multiple accounts, click that link in the description. Help me out a little bit. But we'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. Thanks for watching.